Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I want to talk to you not as a journalist, not as a legal expert, but as a Muslim woman, as a daughter of this community, as someone who has grown up hearing the word Waqf without truly knowing what the power it holds for our people. And now, as the Waqf Act 2025 becomes law, I want to share what it means to me and what it could mean to all of us. Let me explain it in a very simple story. Imagine your grandmother planted a tree. She watered it, prayed under it, and left it behind. Not for herself, but for every widow, every orphan, every child who would come tomorrow. That tree, that is Waqf. A gift, a trust, a charity that never ends. And now, in 2025, we finally have a law, a better law, to protect that tree. The Waqf Act 2025 is not just a law, it's a promise to our future generations that the properties, the lands, the institutions left for their benefit won't be stolen, won't be sold, won't be misused anymore. Let me give you a few facts. India has over 6.1 lakh registered Waqf properties spread across 32 states and union territories. These include mosques, graveyards, orphanages, schools, hospitals, and commercial buildings. According to a 2011 report of the Sachar Committee, if these properties are used properly, they can generate up to 12,000 crore per year in income for community development. But here's the problem. A 2021 audit by the Central Waqf Council showed that over 60% of Waqf land is encroached upon or misused. In some states like Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, nearly half of the properties are under illegal occupation. These are lands that are meant to support poor students, widows, women-led madrasas, and backward Muslim castes. But they are being grabbed quietly. The earlier Waqf laws, like the 1995 Act and the 2013 Amendment, had good intentions but very little teeth. That's why Waqf Act 2025 was necessary. Here's what makes the 2025 amendment different and stronger. First, digitization of Waqf records is now mandatory. All properties will be geotagged and listed on a national online portal within 1 year. That means every madrasa, every graveyard, every piece of land will be documented, visible, and protected. Second, encroachment will now be a non-bailable criminal offence. The law allows the Waqf Board to initiate eviction within 60 days of filing a complaint with the help of district magistrates. This removes decades of delay. Third, state governments will be required to submit annual reports on Waqf property utilization, making sure the system is not ignored anymore. Fourth, for the first time, a minimum 1/3 representation of women is mandated in the governing bodies of Waqf boards. This includes educated Muslim women, professionals, and women from backward Muslim communities. Fifth, income generated from Waqf commercial properties must now allocate at least 25% towards education, health, and women's welfare. Let me tell you something personal. In my hometown in Assam, there was a Waqf land where once a girls' madrasa stood. My aunt used to teach there. It wasn't fancy, no smart boards or big buildings, but it gave education to dozens of girls who couldn't afford anything else. Then one day, a private company started constructions nearby, and slowly, that land vanished. No one raised their voice, no one asked, because we didn't know our rights and we didn't have strong laws to protect us. Let me give you another image. Imagine a big, beautiful room filled with food, books, clothes, medicines, everything we need. But the room is locked and we have forgotten where we have kept the key. Waqf is that room, and the Waqf Act 2025 is that key. We just need to open it and share what's inside with those who need it the most. We Muslims often complain that we are left behind, that no one gives us our due. But we forget Allah has already gifted us a system for self-reliance. Waqf is that resource. It does not depend on government schemes. It does not depend on charity. It is a legacy meant to uplift us if we just protect it and use it wisely. Imagine a Waqf-funded women's health clinic in every district, hostels for orphan girls who want to study, widow pension centers built on Waqf land, skill development for Muslim women so they never have to beg. This is not a dream. This is what Waqf Act